All right, let's dive straight into this explainer. Today, we're putting the Tata Neu plus HDFC Bank credit card under the microscope. Basically, if you find yourself constantly ordering groceries on Bigbasket, grabbing electronics from Croma, or booking flights through Tata brands, you're absolutely going to want to pay close attention to this breakdown. We're sticking strictly to the data to help you figure out if this card actually deserves a prime spot in your wallet.
To keep things moving, we've got a really clear roadmap for you today. We'll start with the initial welcome benefits, break down the real cost of those fees and waivers, figure out exactly how to earn and redeem rewards, check out the travel and lifestyle perks, and then finally, play the role of the strict bouncer to see if you even meet the eligibility criteria.
Okay, let's kick things off by looking at exactly who this card is built for and what you get the exact moment you activate it. So the Tata Neu Plus is what we call a mid-range shopping card. What does that mean? Well, it's the sweet spot. It's not some ultra-premium card with a terrifying annual fee, but it's not a basic entry-level card either. It's laser-focused on rewarding you for shopping domestically within the Tata ecosystem, assuming you bank with HDFC. Honestly, if you practically live on the Tata Neu app, this card is literally targeting you. Right out of the gate, there's a pretty nice incentive, a welcome bonus of 499 NeuCoins. But, and this is a massive catch, you have to make a successful transaction within the first 30 days of the card being issued to actually unlock them. If you just toss the card in a drawer and forget about it, boof, the bonus is gone. Once you make that first swipe, those 499 coins will safely hit your account within 60 days. So it's an easy win, but you've got to be quick. Now, let's ground that excitement for a second and talk about the actual financial reality of owning this card. Let's look at the hard numbers. You're looking at a joining and renewal fee of 499 rupees. But remember, the government always takes its cut, so there's an 18% GST stacked on top of that. Here's the good news, though. You can get that renewal fee completely waived if your yearly spends cross the 1 lakh milestone. Honestly, for a frequent household shopper, hitting 100,000 rupees over an entire year is super manageable. If you use it as your daily driver, it essentially becomes a zero-fee card. But wow, we absolutely have to talk about this penalty right here. Notice that massive 45% annual interest rate? That breaks down to 3.75% every single month. It's steep, guys. This brilliant little stat is a loud reminder that this card is a tool for smart, pragmatic shoppers, not a crutch for carrying debt. If you aren't paying your balance in full every month, that 45% interest is going to instantly obliterate any rewards you've earned.
Another sneaky cost you need to be aware of is the 3.5% foreign currency markup. If you aren't familiar with that term, it's just the extra fee the bank slaps on when you buy something in a non-Indian currency. So if you're buying a software subscription in US dollars or ordering from an international website, you're paying an extra 3.5% on top of the actual price. This just proves the point. This card is strictly for domestic shopping.
All right, moving on to the most important part of this whole explainer, how your everyday spending actually builds up your rewards balance. The absolute headline feature here is that bold 7% return you get in NeuCoins when you shop on the Tata Neu app or website. Now, just a quick heads up, that 7% includes the extra 5% you get just by activating the free Tata Neu Pass. If you shop directly at other Tata partner brands, you earn a solid 2%. And for just your normal, everyday non-Tata spends, you get a flat 1% back. But check out those warning icons. You earn zero, and I mean absolutely zero rewards on wallet loads, rent payments, fuel, or smart EMIs. Oh, and they've also put a hard cap of 1,000 NeuCoins per month specifically on groceries. So, you've racked up all these coins. How do you actually spend them? Well, step 1, you've got to shop on the Tata Neu app or website for partner brands like 1MG or Air India Express. Step 2, just select Tata Pay at checkout. The absolute best part about this is the conversion rate. 1 NeuCoin equals exactly 1 rupee. No complex math, no weird point devaluations. But step 3 is the kicker. You have to redeem them within 365 days of the transaction. If you're the kind of person who likes to hoard points for years, this card is going to drive you crazy. You literally have to use them or you lose them. Once you've earned those points, let's see how this card actually treats you when you decide to take a trip. When it comes to the airport, the contrast is night and day. You get 4 domestic lounge visits per year, capped at 1 per quarter. But wait, there's a gatekeeper. You only get that access if you've spent 50,000 rupees or more in that specific quarter. And on the international side, nothing. Completely empty. If you're flying internationally, this card won't get you past the lounge bouncer. Which brings us to the reality of its lifestyle perks. As we just saw, you've got to hit that 50K quarterly spend milestone just to sit in the lounge. You do get a 1% fuel surcharge waiver, but it's strictly capped at 250 rupees a month.
More importantly, unlike a lot of other flashy cards out there are 0 movie ticket benefits, 0 dining perks, and 0 insurance coverages. This card knows exactly what it is, a shopping card, and it refuses to pretend otherwise.
We've mapped out the costs and the perks, so let's check the requirements to actually get this piece of plastic in your wallet. Right off the bat, you absolutely must be an Indian resident. Beyond that, the math changes depending on your job. If you're salaried, you need to be between 21 and 60 years old, pulling in at least 25,000 rupees a month. If you're self-employed, you get a little more time, up to 65 years old. But you need to be filing an income tax return of at least 6 lakhs a year. And for sure, a PAN card is totally mandatory to apply.
Okay, let's zoom out and wrap up this explainer with a totally objective, bottom-line verdict on the Tata Neu Plus. On the pro side, it's an absolute no-brainer for Tata loyalists. You're getting that 499 NeuCoin welcome bonus, highly achievable 1 lakh fee waiver, and a staggering 7% return on the Tata Neu app. That is a shopping powerhouse. But on the flip side, the drawbacks are pretty glaring. No international lounge access, absolutely no dining or entertainment perks, and a very aggressive 365-day expiry on your rewards. It's definitely not a one-size-fits-all lifestyle card.
So here's the ultimate question you have to ask yourself. Are you loyal enough to the Tata ecosystem to overlook those missing travel and entertainment perks? Look, if your household basically runs on Bigbasket, Croma, and 1MG, this card is going to save you some serious cash. But if you want free movie nights and swanky international airport lounges, yeah, you'll want to keep looking. I'll leave you with that thought to help you decide if this card fits your financial strategy. Thanks for tuning in.